Good evening, parents, friends, family, honored guests, and graduates. My name is Lydia Machado, Assistant Principal of Hare High School, and it is my privilege to welcome you on this wonderful occasion as we celebrate the graduation of Hare High School's senior class of 2020. Before we get started, we want to acknowledge that the students of Hare High School have worked hard and have overcome many obstacles to see this graduation day realized, including adjusting to the last 3.5 months of distance learning. So while this year's graduation format is unlike any we have ever seen before, we ask that you stay tuned for the duration of the graduation stream. We want to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of each and every senior. Huskies, today is a day to celebrate. Welcome to your graduation.
Welcome to the commencement ceremony of Hare High School. My name is Iratzi Rico and I am the class of 2020 Salutatorian. Seniors, I want you to remember a time when you almost gave up to succeed in life. A second chance was given to you and you guys took that second chance to make a change. Rewinding time is not possible, but do-overs are. Sometimes we get another chance to do something right. Now, this is the beginning of the road of success. There will be times in which we tend to give up or fail. However, graduation is a time that we celebrate our success. I would like to congratulate each of our graduating seniors. You have each worked very hard to get to this point. It is an honor to represent our class today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, I'm Dr. Gabriella Maffei, proud Superintendent of Garden Grove Unified School District. First and foremost, I want to personally congratulate you, our class of 2020 seniors. Over the last 4 years, each and every one of you has set and achieved new goals, overcome unexpected obstacles, and celebrated countless academic accomplishments. You are here today as the class of 2020 because of the hard work you invested in your education and the perseverance you demonstrated along the way. As superintendent, I'm grateful for the support of our wonderful Board of Education, parents, and our outstanding teachers and school staff, all of whom have played a critical role in your education. With their support, you have grown into amazing, unique, successful individuals prepared for lifelong success. As I record this message, I do understand and empathize that your senior year was not what you nor any of us imagined nor hoped for. An unexpected pandemic forced us to conduct classes and interact via computer screen in order to keep ourselves and our families safe. I encourage you not to let the circumstances of the latter part of your senior year diminish your joy in celebrating your many accomplishments as a scholar over the last 13 years. While things may seem challenging today, I am confident that your future is bright. For those of us in education, your principals, teachers, and school employees, moments like today are especially meaningful. Your academic and personal successes are what we work toward each and every day. It's why we do the work that we do, and that's the Garden Grove way. I've taught and mentored hundreds of students in the class of 2020. For those of you I don't personally know, I've attended your performing arts concerts, your athletic games, your classroom presentations, award ceremonies, and extracurricular events. I've been inspired by your work ethic, your creativity, and most of all, the way you welcome those with diverse experiences and backgrounds and come together as one exemplary group of seniors, ready for tremendous success ahead. The class of 2020 is truly exceptional. You're strong, you have passion for your community, a sense of social responsibility to make the world a better place. You're critical thinkers and you're not intimidated by adversity, and you find new and innovative ways to solve problems. Just as you have in the past, use the current adversity to strengthen you and to motivate you on your own path of greatness. I am so proud of all that you've accomplished, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. You will always have a place in our GGUSD family. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, Huskies of 2020, and to anyone else watching. My name is Christopher W. Berry, but you can call me Barry. On the behalf of the senior class of 2020, I was nominated to talk about what being a Husky is and what being a part of the pack means. While I may not be the best Husky, I was given the opportunity because the teachers believe I am an example of what pack means. First thing to note is that PAC is an acronym. It stands for perseverance, attentiveness, cooperation, and kindness. Now I know what my fellow seniors might be thinking, but Barry, we already know this already. Or my favorite, no duh. But the others who are watching this don't. And I'm sure that they would like to know too. I might be the one explaining it, but we all have exemplified PAC. As Hare Huskies, we all came here for the same reason. We were in danger of not graduating. Yet look where we are today. Class of 2020, graduating as Huskies of Hare High School. We didn't give up, and we pushed through the hard times. We paid attention to our teachers and followed their instructions. If we hadn't, we wouldn't be here today. We learned through cooperation to not be afraid to ask for help, but at the same time, be willing to help others when they need it. And that kindness is what keeps it going. In a pack, we look out for each other and work with each other. Otherwise, it falls apart and we become lone wolves. But that is not what Hare is about. It's about doing it together. We are Huskies, not wolves. Sorry, Los Amigos. But we might not be as cool as wolves, but we are far more adorable than them. And we are the pack. That's something we can be proud of. Which leads us to the staff of Hare, as I'm sure us seniors have noticed, are extraordinarily kind, lenient, and casual. They make it easy to approach and befriend them, which makes it all the easier to learn and succeed in their classes. The staff here are the veterans of the pack. The reason I call them veterans and not leaders is for a couple of reasons. I believe that the title leaders does not do them justice, because I don't see them as leaders. I see them as, well, advisors and friends. They have gone through it all before. They know how to help us, guide us, and teach us. They are the veterans, and they know what they're doing. If I'm honest, the staff is what makes Hare the way it is. Side note, I thought elders would describe them better, but they're not that old, I think. Anywho, today is a great day for us, and always remember, as it will be said a couple more times today, once a Husky, always a Husky. This is Barry signing off, but before I do, I have one thing to say. Congratulations to me and to you, to us, and be proud of what we have accomplished.
Good evening, parents, Hare staff, special guests, and graduates. Each year, the staff of Hare High School nominates students that have been standout examples of our school-wide expectations, and then votes for a final representative to be recognized as Husky of the Year. Many of our seniors are worthy of this honor, but in the end, only one can be named. This year's Husky Award goes to a student who exhibits the pack behaviors of perseverance, attentiveness, cooperation, and kindness on a daily basis. This student is consistently present, demonstrates a quiet, polite, and productive attentiveness in and out of the classroom, cooperates with teachers and peers, and stays focused on assignments. This recipient of this year's award is always willing to kindly help fellow Huskies. When asked to mentor a fellow classmate, the student went above and beyond what was asked. Mentors come in many different forms, and this mentor extended a nurturing hand to inspire and motivate a fellow peer daily. Thoughtful and patient support was kindly offered when needed, and a bond was formed. Because of this perseverance, the culture of our classroom was elevated. This is just one example of how this Husky is always thinking about helping his fellow classmates. Our Husky was also one of our Coastline College dual enrollment students who successfully completed his course. He will graduate high school with 6 college credits on his transcript. Perhaps most importantly, this student never lets past struggles be an excuse to give up. Instead, they use the roadblocks in life to be reflective, to learn, and to help lift others. This special someone is a model student and will be an admirable citizen in our community. This young person is a true example of what it means to be a Husky. Please celebrate with us as we introduce our 2020 Husky of the Year, Christopher Berry.
Good evening. Honors are bestowed as recognition of outstanding academic achievement and as a means of further encouragement to sound scholarship. They are awarded to every student attaining the required proficiency. Tonight, we are pleased to recognize and reward students whose performance merits special attention. Honor Roll is awarded to students who've earned a grade point average of 3.0 to 3.49 in any given quarter during their senior year. We will now recognize those students for their outstanding achievement. Principal's Honor Roll is awarded to students who've earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 4.0 during any given quarter of their senior year. We will now like to recognize those students for their outstanding achievement. The Leadership Medal is awarded to students who have been part of Hare High School's ASB class and have demonstrated exceptional campus leadership throughout the year. We will now like to recognize those students that will be receiving the Leadership Medal. Every year, the Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Association presents a deserving student from each Garden Grove High School with proceeds from the previous year's festival on Memorial Day weekend. One student from each high school receives a $1,000 scholarship. This selection is based on career goals, school and community activities, scholarships, and financial need. During this troubled time and no festivals this year, Strawberry Festivals Committee is committed to supporting young people and the community and has been a tradition for over 60 years. This year's Strawberry Association Scholarship is awarded to Hare High School's Valedictorian, Brianna Diggs. The Festival Scholarship Committee wishes Brianna all the best in her continued education and career. Each year, the Women's Division of the Garden Grove Chamber of Commerce grants a scholarship to high school seniors in the Garden Grove High School District. It is their mission to create, maintain, and promote cultural and civic and commercial progress within our city. One way that they accomplish this is to support continued education for graduating seniors who will be furthering their education in the fall. On behalf of the Women's Division Board of Directors, it is my privilege to award this scholarship to our valedictorian, Brianna Diggs and Giselle Ramos. The high school administrators contribute annually to the Garden Grove School Administrators Association Scholarship. Every high school in the district selects a deserving student to receive this award. This year's scholarship recipient is Giselle Ramos. The Lewis Rocky Memorial Scholarship is presented annually by the Garden Grove Pupil Personnel Services Association to a student from each Garden Grove High School. Lewis Rocky was, for many years, a counselor and teacher in the district. It is in her memory and to honor her accomplishments in the field of education and human services that this scholarship is awarded. This year's Lewis Rocky Memorial Scholarship recipient is Hare High School's Valedictorian, Husky Rico. Congratulations to all our scholarship recipients and to the entire graduating class. I'm proud of each and every one of you. It has been such a pleasure working with you and getting to know you. I know how hard it's been this year. This has been an extremely hard year with tons of challenges. I am so proud of you for working hard and staying consistent. Congratulations, Huskies.
Hello, class of 2020. I am Brianna Diggs, and I am honored to be named your class valedictorian. Welcome everyone to the class of 2020 graduation. 2020 seniors, we are here to celebrate us today. Thank you to the staff, families, and friends that are here to celebrate the graduating class. Though many of us have had numerous trials in our life, we are here today to notice one of our biggest accomplishments. We are finally graduating. We did it. We failed and we got back up. In my freshman year, I wasn't excited about high school. I started off not caring about school even when I showed up. I sat through class after class, just waiting to leave and move on. At the time, it didn't register that I wouldn't graduate if I kept going down that path, but I was too sad to care. By the time I reached my junior year, I had only earned 34 credits. That is just about one semester of high school. When I was told I would be attending Hare, I felt like I had somehow been a bigger disappointment than I was before. I felt scared and that I had fully messed up my life permanently. My first week at Hare was spent looking over my shoulder. I was nervous that I would fail again. When I started to open up more to the idea of being here, it was because I got to know the staff. I realized very quickly that the staff here didn't judge someone because of their past mistakes. The staff doesn't base their opinions off of who you were, but who they met. This is what made me fall in love with Hare. It wasn't just the great staff and the caring atmosphere, but it was the fresh start and the realization that I was not being judged. Mr. S was the first staff member I bonded with. He made me want to come to school. I used to dislike math classes so much, but he changed that. Believe me, I wasn't excited about doing math, but he helped me to finally understand it. The accomplishment is what made me want to come and keep trying. I tried my best in all of my classes, and I passed. It made me feel good, and so I kept coming. I fell in love with the satisfaction. By the end of junior year, Hare had become a place where I felt loved and not a place where I felt only pain. I met Lisa, Candace, William, Miss Lewis, and so many others who made me feel like there was no happier place to be. Thank you to every staff member who made someone feel like they found a place where they could be who they truly are. We don't always like to share our stories and why we are where we are, but we do like to feel heard. That is what Hare staff does. They listen. They listen to the good, the bad, and the ugly. They care for their students and go beyond simply teaching a class. I will not lie and say I was never cared for, because that would be a lie. I have a family who loves and cares for me, but this was the first place that I was cared for that didn't involve my family. It felt so new that it scared me for a while. It scared me so much that I shut down. Eventually, I found the good in it, and I am so glad that I did. To all the staff, it is because of you that we are here graduating today. It is because you found new ways to teach us, even during distance learning. We all have made history. We have learned to challenge ourselves more than ever before. We had to figure out how to solve problems and adapt to our new ways of learning. We could no longer leave our personal lives for a few hours and come learn. We had to deal with our education and being home at the same time. Some of you have siblings you need to help, whether that was helping with schoolwork or taking care of them. You found a way to conquer both school life and home life. You have found a way to adapt to something new, something scary. There are so many negatives surrounding COVID-19, but one positive thing I have realized is that you can overcome anything that comes our way. If we can stay home and learn without a teacher directly in front of us, we can do anything. You can do anything you ever dreamed of with just a little trust and faith and a whole lot of hard work. Do whatever you dreamed of doing and change the world so the next generations will have a better future. Even a small gesture can change someone's life. Life is more than seeking recognition, but finding satisfaction in knowing you helped someone. You sitting here today is the first step to changing the world. Good luck with every future endeavor you have. Thank you for being here this evening and stay safe. Remember, once a Husky, always a Husky. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening. Welcome, Garden Grove Unified School Board President Walter Munitin, esteemed guests of the Garden Grove Unified School District, faculty, graduates, families, and most importantly, the class of 2020. My name is Dr. Stephanie Heflin, the proud principal of Hare High School. Let me begin by recognizing two students who have come to Hare and achieved the highest academic honors, your 2020 Valedictorian and Salutatorian. I would first like to introduce the class of 2020 Valedictorian, Brianna Diggs. Brianna Diggs, with an overall earned GPA of a 4.0 during her 2 years at Hare, has made an impact on not just our campus, but on the Hare staff as well. Brianna has grown in the past 2 years, both in her own self-determination and her ability to realize that she has the strength and fortitude to do anything she sets her mind to. An avid reader, a friendly face, and a genuinely kind person, Bree will be attending Golden West College in the fall, and then will transfer to Cal State Fullerton to complete her bachelor's degree for English and political science. Brianna plans to pursue a career at a publishing house or political organization. We have no doubt that she will achieve the goals that she sets and much more. Our class of 2020 salutatorian is Aratzi Rico. Aratzi has earned a 3.87 GPA during her time at Hare. She is determined, working, and steadfast, even in the most difficult times. Her son Isaiah attends the Child Development Center here as well, and her number one priority is her son, and she understands and values her education to provide the best for her family and continues her journey. Aratzi is planning to attend Santa Ana College in the fall to study phlebotomy so that she can work in the healthcare industry. We know that Aratzi will continue to stay her course, will provide her very best for Isaiah, and will give back to her community in the best way possible. Congratulations to both of our valedictorian, Brianna Diggs, and salutatorian, Aratzi Rico. Class of 2020, what a journey it has been. No one in a million years could have ever predicted that our school year would have ended in a distance learning virtual world. I completely understand that this is not how you pictured your graduation to be. Starting at a young age, we have the grand idea that we're going to be able to have that spectacular moment where you get to walk across the graduation stage in your cap and gown to have those few seconds to take it all in while shaking someone's hand as your name is called for everyone to hear. A declaration to the world, I did it. I graduated despite all of the challenges that came my way. And from the bottom of my heart, with all sincerity, I am truly sorry that this is not where the world is right now, that we are not in a place where we can give you that moment tonight. However, we do want to honor you in this way of being together virtually, because each of you deserve this recognition of your accomplishment. Literally, in the matter of hours, we went from being in class all together on campus to never being a full pack in person again, as we were forced to shift every idea we have ever had about learning and teaching overnight. We had to do it due to a worldwide global pandemic. COVID-19 has changed every single one of our lives, personally, emotionally, academically, within our families, in our communities. The hardships that many of you have had to deal with and continue to deal with are beyond what any of us would hope for any of our new graduates. We would hope that none of you would ever have to endure this. While the general statement out there is, we can't wait to go back to the way it used to be, maybe this is the reset the world really needed. We will never go back to normal. However, we will get to a new normal where we are going to need you, each and every one of you, and all of the other young graduates out there to lead the way, to be on the front lines with new ideas, new understanding, new ways of thinking to help us stay safe and healthy. Each of you are going to be part of that. The world's looking to you right now. This is the time that I would like you to take a moment and truly think about your journey while being at Hare. Personally, academically, emotionally, and realize that all of these journeys are intertwined, but also understand that each of you have your own unique story, your own path you have created. You are amongst friends who have similarities, but each of you have your own unique story to your path. One of the commonalities all of you have is that your path brought you here to Hare High School. Hare is unique. We are a hidden gem in our district. Once students are here at Hare, they often say, "The teachers are so kind. They care. They're taking the time to talk with me. I can be myself here." Hare is a place where students get a second chance. All of these things are true. Hare is unique in the fact as we are an opportunity. We are that second chance for each of you. An opportunity to get back on track without judgment, to show your academic growth, but also regain confidence and strengthen your character. While we all have a story, a different path from one another, your story does not have just a single character. At Hare, we are a we. Not an I, not a my, but a we. And I believe that is so important for all of us to understand. We are a team effort. From the students to the teachers to the staff and to your families, we all play a role in the outcome we see before us. We're all part of the pack, even when we're not together. We recognize that our seniors are supported along their path by many. First, I would like to take the time to recognize the families and friends of our seniors. Your love, support, and encouragement do not go unnoticed. And we appreciate the trust you gave us and the honor to work with your children every day to get to this evening. Second, I would like to recognize the teachers and staff at Hare. The Hare staff is one of the most dedicated groups of people you will ever find, whether through instruction, conversations, playing basketball at lunch, the list goes on and on. The relationships in which you build with all of our students every day is noticed and is greatly appreciated. I, along with the students, thank each and every one of you. I will be moving on to a new position this summer at the district office. While I am looking forward to my new adventure, I am saddened by having to leave the Hare family. The students and staff had made me a better person, just as I know each of you have done the same for each other. Thank you to both the students and the staff for bringing so much joy into my life for the past few years. It has truly been a pleasure to work alongside of each of you. Huskies, know that the tenacity amongst each of you is admired by everyone here tonight. However, the journey does not end here. You are just beginning. Tomorrow you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that the systematic routine of school will be gone. And you're going to get to decide what steps you're going to take next. This is the path we speak of. Yours will look different from your friends, and understand, just as we told you every single day, that is okay. The feeling that you have right now of accomplishment, the power of that graduation gown that we hope you're wearing at home, don't lose it. This is a feeling you must tuck away deep inside of your heart and come back to when you're feeling discouraged, you're feeling lost, you're feeling alone. Remember, you have defied the odds. You have defied the statistics. Tonight, you graduate with your high school diploma, and no one, absolutely no one, can ever take that away from you. While my hopes for each of you are abundant, I wish you this. May each of you continue on your path with grace and humility. Remember compassion. Let go of grudges. Take time to appreciate those around you. Be kind to others. Be sure to explore the world around you, even when others don't. Remember, it's okay to take time for yourself. And remember that all humans deserve continued opportunities. Most importantly, second chances. We're proud of you. Remember, once a Husky, always a Husky. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. and the graduating class of 2020. Wow, what a year. Each of you have had a unique experience here at Hare High School, a combination of good times and bad times. The past few months may not have been how you pictured the ending of your senior year, but that does not mean that your time in high school was squandered. We are celebrating you today because you put in the work, and now it's time for you to collect. Through your 12 years of education, you have all learned valuable things, which you'll take into the real life. Make sure you use everything you have learned and put it into good use. You are the generation that will be tasked with uplifting this country and making it a better place for all. With so much uncertainty going on, it requires us to be better human beings. So be the change that you want to see in the world. And whatever you do, do it with the kindness of your heart. Graduation is just one of the greatest milestones in your life. It is after graduation where you begin to soar into the new world in pursuit of your goals. Each of you traveling to different places, making different choices, and living different lives. Life will always continue to go forward, so make sure you cherish every second. Today, I remember a quote from Lil Uzi Vert that says, "I don't want to go out bad, want to go out sad, want to go out that way. I'm with the winning team. They make sure that I am not in last place." You see, we can't change what has already happened. What we can do is shape our future and make sure we are always coming up and winning as long as you surround yourselves with those who want you to succeed. Huskies, keep it G, keep it 100, and enjoy this day. You deserve it. Once again, congratulations to the unforgettable class of 2020.
I am honored to recognize Mr. Walter Munitin, Garden Grove Unified School District's Board of Education President. Mr. Munitin, as principal of Hare High School, I certify to you that these students, the class of 2020, have met all of the graduation requirements of the Garden Grove Unified School District and the state of California. And I ask that you accept them as graduates of Hare High School, class of 2020.
On behalf of the Garden Grove Unified School District Board of Education, I accept these students as graduates of Hare High School, class of 2020. Congratulations, graduates.
Denise D. Alejos, Alejandro Andrade, Araceli Avalos, Maricela Ayala, Brianna Lisbeth Badillo, Guadalupe Bayan, Salomon Benitez, Christopher William Berry, James D. Bogus, Jay Bonilla, Paige Nicole Borgman, Yanalette Bravo, Fong Huang Bui, Odswar Gerardo Castro, Jason Cervantes, Luis Chanal, Ipa Niamani Sid, Tatiana Cordero, Edelson Cruz, Brianna Ellen Lee Diggs, Kevin Doe, Kevin Ricardo Echeverria, Gabriela Esquivel Pina, Natalie Alexis Fernandez, Mario Alberto Franco, Alan Peter Garcia, Jesus Cristobal Garcia, Jose Alfonso Garcia, Eric A. Gomez, Jacob Gonzalez. Marco A. Gonzalez. Eduardo Raul Gutierrez. Robert William Hanna. Daniel Anthony Hernandez. Luis Fernando Hernandez. Fook Kien Nguyen. Devin Connor Knight. Martha Q. Nathan Michael Larson. Jimena Leyva. Destiny Brianna Lopez. Angie Lopez. Jay Levon. Edwin Martinez.
Andy K. McCowan. Yasmin Merida Perez. Brian Molina. Brian Salvador Montañez. Jose Mora. Danny Wynn. Hong Jia Wynn. Tu Fong Wynn. Amy Ortiz. Ruben Padilla. Aldo Parra. Daniel Ernesto Perez. Jonathan J. Perez. Michael Wynn Than. Danny Fung. Ashley Yurette Piña. Eduardo Pineda. Brianna Ramirez. Keenan Ramirez. Giselle Ramos. Uratzi Abigail Rico. Juan Bernardo Rodriguez. Catherine Emily Rodriguez. Alessandra Romero. Alexis Fernando Romero. Jennifer Rosa Casoverde. Kailia Ruiz Aranda. Juliana Salgado. Anthony Zamuyo. Alejandro Sanchez. Ramiro Gabriel Sanchez Jr. Willie L. Sanders. Gloria Ruby Shores. Cameron Sliker. Brian Baez. Joshua Omar Torres. Samuel Benjamin Torres. Julio Cesar Vega. Diana Victoria. Alex Villegas. Stacy Viela. Stephanie Viela. Brittany Vo. Tien Phuc Dang Vu. Aiden Christopher Way. Marianne Saragate Vargas.
Good evening, Huskies. My name is Ramiro Sanchez, your ASB representative. Graduates, please rise for the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel symbolizes our graduation from high school and the beginning of the next phase of life. Let us now signify our graduation from Hare High School by moving our tassels from the right to the left. Ready, set, go. Congratulations, class of 2020.
You're good.
Congratulations, Husky graduates. Today's evidence of something we've always known about you. You're smart, capable, and the world needs you. Go out there and continue to persevere and contribute to our community. We'll miss you a lot.
Once a Husky.
Always a Husky.
Congrats, seniors.
Class of 2020.
You made it. Woo!
Woo! Woohoo!
Okay.
All right. So, class of 2020, on behalf of the science team, Mrs. Nguyen and Mr. Doe, we'd like to congratulate you on your big day. As much as we want to be there with you physically to give you high fives or handshake, we can, but that doesn't make your day less important. You guys have persevered and have come so far in this way to do, learning distance and to get your graduation day happening today. And we want to continue to wish you success as you move through adulthood and life after high school. Know that perseverance will get you places. And once again, that once a Husky is always a Husky. So come back and share your, story after high school. And we look forward to see you be very successful soon after high school, and congratulations again, class of 2020. Thank you.
Yeah, Huskies, congrats. Woo! Yeah, class of 2020. We love you. So proud of you. Woo!
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. We're proud of you and have a great future.
Woo! That's 2020. Good job getting all your work done. I appreciate you guys finishing strong. Good job.
Hey, Huskies, congratulations. You guys did it. Yay! You guys can have the life that you make. Work hard. Love you.
Huskies and your families, thank you so much for joining our virtual graduation. While we wish we could be with you in person, this is the next best thing because we wanted to come together and celebrate each of you and your success. So Huskies and your families, thank you for coming tonight. We wish all of you Huskies the best of luck. Congratulations and go class of 2020.
Woo! Woo! That's right.
Woo woo.